very funny. We have these talks, and the players look at me sometimes. Last week, we were playing Richard's game. I talked about robots. Richard's game.
Yeah, Richard's game.
Yeah. I was talking about robots. I was talking about artificial intelligence taking over society. There's already the most intelligent form of recreation of the human brain in something called ChatGPT. I'll tell you now. Let me get it right, because I've got the app, and I've told all the players to download it. By the way, he's laughing because it's ChatGPT. So this thing is imagine this is 2023, and already you've got. I was telling the players, there's a form of artificial, which is the first linguistic form of artificial intelligence that's already been set. Of course, over the past, you've seen technology with iPhones, with computers, with memory, software, and all these things, and society is just always developing. But the biggest race now in technology is who can create the smartest form of artificial intelligence. And already now you have an app that can do quite a lot of things. There's a university professor started with this, and as this app came out late last year, you talk about these people like Elon Musk, and they work in this space. And this was accelerated by COVID, because people this thing caught everyone unaware, so they are trying. And that's probably the biggest form of strength of human society, and maybe the weakness of human society is that our inquisitiveness. Our inquisitiveness is a strength as human beings, but it can also be a weakness because we want to know everything. 100 years ago, if I were to say to my community, "Hey, they would call me the rain king if it rained, if I could predict. But now I can. You go to social apps and your technology, whatever it is, it's easy to predict not just the rain but lightning, the duration of the rain, the duration of the lightning in a specific area, etc., etc., etc. And even places like Dubai now are creating rain clouds, and it rains artificially. So anyways, technology and science, I'm trying to go into that space. I'm going to come to that because I've spoken about it. But to give you a background, so a university professor said to this app, he gave it a thesis topic and said, please write an essay or a thesis document. And in 3 seconds, this thing wrote, I don't know how many pages of a thesis. The university professor said, okay, no problem, please mark the thesis that you wrote. Mark it. This thing marked the 100 and something page document and marked it in 3 seconds and gave it a mark. I don't know what mark it was, but gave it a mark. Later on, this thing has even now already written the next Hollywood blockbuster. It took it 3 seconds to write the whole script. And then what it did was it also artificially sketched and drew the faces of the different characters within the movie. This is crazy. So the direction it's taking is that, one, society is moving into a space where everything very, very soon is going to be robotic. So when I said to you this is becoming, a couple of months ago, not most of you were using this. And you could not get wireless interaction and recordings. But this is a reflection of where society is going. And you could put this, and you could put it here, and you could maybe even be on the bottom pitch. And you could still probably get the audio and the recordings of what was said in the press conference. Today, we can live stream press conferences, and I can sit in my office. For an example, now I sit in camp. There's a team that remains behind that plays a friendly here, and I can watch it live. because of technology and science. And the players come back the next day and I give them corrections and they say, but you were not at the pitch when we were playing a friendly. How? But I watched the friendly because while I'm in camp, there's a group of players that has to now be working a little bit. So my feeling is, even in competitive sport, a lot more of the roles, and I do not even think, to tell you the truth, I do not even think that the technical team will be as big as people think. I think artificial intelligence will take up capacity, human capacity, and there will be things that are done by the robots and by artificial intelligence that goes to give football players information. And now already you have something where you see Trent Alexander-Arnold puts all these neuro controllers on his brain when he works on set pieces. You watch these things at the highest level, the players are going into that space. So I agree that there's going to be a lot more specialization that comes into football. And it's going to happen in all the competitive sports because it's going to happen in society. It's going to happen in business. But already, my opinion is that a lot of that is going to be replaced by artificial intelligence and in the form of robots. And already in the sense you sit today where we are all data capturers. Everything is about data and information and science now to help us make better decisions. And those are things that you found in movies that were released a couple of years, 15, 20 years ago. And very soon we'll be living in that era where a lot more science is going to take place or replace the form of human existence and human performance and outcome.